And then honestly, trust me, tonight having a presentation at an event, and the event is for tonight. The event is actually virtual, but tomorrow the event will be physical. So we're going physically tomorrow, but tonight we're having it virtually. And so I want to go straight to. I want to join the meeting room now, the event room now. Actually, what they are sending me a message. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm actually joining the event now. So guys, in case you are not seeing me looking at the screen, in case you're not seeing me looking at the screen, just know that we actually have.
I can see it only that. Wow, wow, wow. There's more to it.
So you guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So tonight I'm actually having. Tonight I'm actually having.
Can you hear me, sir? Yes, I'm with you. Alright. I believe you have with us yesterday, definitely. Can you just give us maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes?
So guys, tonight I'm actually the speaker tonight for the virtual event, but tomorrow we will be going live, like physically. I'll be attending it physically tomorrow. So I'll be going physically tomorrow to attend the event, right? Unfortunately, you might not be in Nigeria, so you might not. Hi, Nikki Pojari. How are you, my darling, today? How are you? So, guys, I'm having an event, right? And I'm actually to speak at the event. The shirt you're seeing. Oh, thank you, my darling. Thank you. How are you? Where are you watching from?
Like this stereotype where every one of us believe tech is always about graphic design and web design, software developer. So she was there yesterday to tell us, to educate us or enlighten us, I should rather say.
Oh, the people are joining. Where are you people joining from? Let me know where you are watching from. Oh my gosh. You guys should subscribe to my channel, double tap on the screen and support my channel. Guys, where you all watching from? Talk to me. Oh, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Chicago, Mark. I'm actually speaking from Nigeria. I'm speaking from Nigeria. So you know what, guys? I'm invited. Oh, strong Elijah, thank you so much. You must be a strong man. You are actually the best human. Honestly, for you to identify that somebody is actually best. Thank you so much. So guys, what is actually happening tonight is that I'm invited to speak at an event. If you check through my page, it is actually in the community tab. I posted it there. So tonight I'm having the virtual, I'm actually to speak at the event virtually, but tomorrow I will be going live.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Wow, exactly.
So I will be going live, to understand. So I hope you also enjoy the little things. Maybe you tap. Oh, did somebody say? Somebody said I should show my feet. No, why? What?
What I mean by it is that
What?
people that can.
Why do you want me to show my feet? Frankie, Mark is from Chicago. Mark, how is Chicago tonight? What's the time in Chicago? Because it's actually.
I'm seeing my boss coming online now. Our sports director. Your welcome, sir. Comrade
It is actually 8:21 here in Nigeria, so I don't know what the time is there. Oh, 2:20 p.m.
You're welcome. So
Okay.
let me, before I call our
That means
fans
we are like,
right now, but I can see that you're welcome, ma. You're welcome, ma. I can see that now. You're welcome so much, ma. So let me just quickly what
they're
we are
actually
doing
welcoming
yesterday,
me.
and from there we'll move on to our next section. So it makes it clear to me yesterday that
You're welcome, guys.
not
So you guys should tell me
me
how
as
your day is.
I'm a
Here in Nigeria, it is
successful
actually
learner,
evening.
tutor,
It is
and
evening
also
here in
host.
Nigeria. It seems
There
like
are
such a.
ways we can do
Oh,
this,
thank you so
not
much. I'm actually
on the
an,
streets or I go into an estate, not
I'm an
killing
happy
people one
child,
by one.
right?
So I will
And I love
reach out to
spreading it too.
these people who are
I love
online.
spreading
I
happiness
can definitely
because I realize,
identify
I know that,
different kind of
human
platform
being,
online.
we
If
have
I
a
am
whole
able to
lot of
understand that
things
thing,
that
but many
we are
people
actually
don't know.
going
That
through
is why they say
that we
we should
most times we don't
stop
want to
working
say it
hard,
out,
work
maybe
smart.
because of
You
not
understand?
being
I like a
judged.
lot yesterday to reason that
Do
there
you
are some
understand?
platforms that give you access to a lot of people that can, buy or even request for your services to the service you render.
Not because
You
of the
understand?
fear
So
of being judged,
yesterday I
or
learned
with the
from
fear of
because
being judged in general. Do you
I
understand? So as a
learned a
matter
lot of
of
things,
fact,
and
as a result
one
of
of the
that,
things I
I
also
love
learned
spreading
yesterday
happiness,
is
smile,
that
and little things I
can't call
know
yourself
to
a Gen
everybody
Z
around me,
until
because
you're
I
still
believe
looking
little things
out,
actually
sharing
make
the world,
impact. So thank you
and
so
looking like
much,
you're still
Mark.
looking as if you are outdated
Thank
instead of looking
you.
updated.
Thank you,
As a Gen
guys.
Z,
Thank you. You're
things are
welcome
easy
to my
out
live
there.
stream.
For example, me or you
You're
now,
welcome. You're welcome.
if you go online, maybe on Google or on Facebook search bar, search properties for sale, Ibadan. As a youth, I'm seeing my guy,
What you watching
my
on?
my boss. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome, ma. Means sorry. I'm seeing Arifa Punda. That's our guy, my leader, ma. You're welcome, ma. I'm seeing Miss Adedoyin. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome, ma. So as I was saying, so when you go online, you search
No, Mark,
properties
I
for
don't
sale
understand
in
that.
Ibadan. If you draft out properties that are in Ibadan that are for sales, as a realtor, and you join whatever, you are able to make good use of the internet, that is tech. You are good at it.
Mark, I don't really understand that. What you mean by
And you
what you
have
watching on TV?
advert being posted out.
Oh,
That
I'm
should
actually
bring
not
more
watching
exposure.
TV. Do you know, if you actually started with
Adverts.
me at the beginning of this live
Different
stream,
types of product, your services
I know
that you
TV is
do.
short for
So you don't
television. I know,
direct
right?
yesterday.
But what I'm actually asking is what you mean by
I'm
what you
asking you,
watching on TV. So
please, let us have a
I'm actually not
conversation
watching
tonight.
TV. I am
Let
listening.
us
I
have
told you that I am
definitely,
in a conference, in an event, right? And I am to
definitely a
speak because
personal.
it's
So
virtual
before I
event.
proceed, I
And
would like to read
tomorrow
out
I'll be going there
Miss
physically.
Zainab Duni Mohammed's profile to us right now. She is a multimedia project manager
They're actually
and
reading my
she's the
profile.
founder of Zini Media Network. Wow. She's dedicated to merging creativity with strategic planning to deliver impactful campaign with talents for storytelling. Wow. She drives brand success through compelling narrative. As a YouTuber, she helps thought leaders and entrepreneur groups and monetize their channels. Ms. Enoch is also the creative director and founder of Zini Media Network, a versatile multimedia company specializing in storytelling and brand promotion across film, broadcasting, and advertising. Join me as I welcome Ms. Enoch Mohammed. You're welcome so much, ma. You have the floor, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Somebody scream, yeah, yeah. I so much appreciate that uncle. And I love this energy, yeah. Good evening, everybody. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the privilege. I'm so grateful for the privilege to be here tonight in the bunch of these change makers. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much, guys. So, once again, like Mr. Tobiloba Emmanuel said, Mr. Tobiloba, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. So once again, my name is Zainab Muhammad, and then on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, you're gonna find me as Zainab Journey. I'm actually a marketing and communication strategist, And intentionally, right, mark the word intentionally, I became the team lead of Zen Media Network. That was late last year, 2024, right? And then the vision of Zen Media Network is to bridge the world of marketing, broadcasting, and film on that one creative powerhouse. And honestly, I need to be sincere. I haven't started yet. But there is one thing that I believe is that, I believe I am an achiever. And when I say I'm an achiever, I am not just trying to say some word of affirmation. But why I always believe that I'm an achiever is that, before I embark on anything, I always have this in mind that, this thing you want to start, you are going to encounter challenges. And so right from start, I, book that challenges, like, even if this come, how am I gonna solve, how am I gonna face it? Do you understand? So I always book challenges with my everything that I book right from the start. So my darlings listening and everybody in this room, if you can hear me loud and clear, please drop your favorite emoji in the chat box. Or if it is allowed, unmute your mic and say it loud and clear. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Mom. Toby, thank you so much. All right. So, honestly, let me just go straight to the point, and then, I love this accolade. Okilo Shele. Eshego, thank you so much. So when I saw the flyer of the event, I saw things like, encourage our 2025, bridging innovation, influence and impact in tech. And anytime I see media business or boldly written, I'm always like, oh shit, baby, this is what I love talking. This is what I love to talk about. And and you know what, I'm not, honestly, on this chat, on this, in this event, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm not gonna tell you some words of affirmation or say things like, oh, you should be passionate about what you are doing just to encourage you. No, I'm not gonna tell you to aspire to perspire. No, I'm still not gonna tell you some stories of people that have actually, that have actually made their mark already in the media and business and tech field. No, but I'm gonna narrate my own story. I'm gonna narrate my own story to you, and how personally I'm channeling my path in the marketing media world. And hopefully, I hope that it's gonna impact someone. To start with, as little as itel smartphone in their hand as well. Is someone still alive and following me, please? Thank you. So, to go straight to the point, I'm a first class graduate of mass communication, but before furthering my education in the Al-Hikmah University, I've been a voiceover artist. But fast forward toward the end of my final year, I sat myself down and asked myself, like, Zainab, what next? And me asking myself what next, I need to be sincere, it was actually blank. Like, I was just asking myself what next. I did not know what is the next thing. But I knew then that, what, I don't want to go back to Ibadan and start talking on radio. No. Yes, I studied mass communication, don't get it wrong, but I knew I have something bigger in mind. And don't get me wrong as well, I'm not saying presenting on radio station is a low career, no, or not that people that are working there and are local, no. In fact, I know of millionaires that are presenting in radio stations in Ibadan. As a matter of fact, I'm multi-millionaire self. But that decision is actually, it actually comes from two things. One, because of past experience, and two, because I know I have this entrepreneurial spirit in me, and I want to channel it in the media field, right? So when I was thinking about that, what is the next step? Like, I actually thought of it for months, right? So a day I was not like, okay, let me put a call through to my father, right? And discuss it with him. And this man is actually, he don't want you to, what he wants is just to give you his own opinion. He wants you to actually be a decision maker, not that you now come to me and say, sir, I want to do this, do you think I should do this? No, you just tell you, okay, what exactly do you want to do, what exactly do you have in mind? Then he's gonna give you his advice, and then you're now going to weigh it. So it was not like, okay, what exactly do you want? Kilo fe gogon. Apology, please, if we have other non-Yoruba speakers in the house. So it was like, okay, what exactly do you want? So I told him, okay, sir, I'm about to finish, I'm about to graduate. And then I've been thinking of, okay, what next, what next? So I feel like, okay, I want to have some experience. And then where I feel I want to have it is at my state of origin secretariat, right? And he was like, okay, do you want me to put some call through? I said, yes, sir. He said, okay, Kosiwala, no problem. I'm going to put little things that, little people that I know I can call. He's going to put the call through to them. And honestly, he did that. And immediately I submitted my final year project. I left the state where I was, my school, the state where I was studying then. So I left for my state of origin. And then, immediately I started working. And the work it has to do with a reportorial, right? Reporting from different departments, putting the stories together, and also, and people that are actually there, they are more of political positions, right? People they are more of political, they occupy more of political positions. So I had to do a reportorial role. I also had to perform the role of a content creator to you understand, to post, to pull all those contents on YouTube. And it is actually that exposure, right? It's that exposure that made me say, like, yeah, you know what, girl? See, YouTube is actually not just a social platform. Because before, I know that, okay, people, because the way I feel YouTube before is that it is influencers, right, that do more of lifestyle content, right, on YouTube. And aside influencers, it is also big names, people that have names already in what they are doing, that put up content on YouTube. That was, my thoughts then. So that experience, that exposure now gave me like, okay, you know what? This YouTube is not just a social platform. It's actually an investment. It is, it is actually a whole business that can even liberate you. Like, so from there, I intentionally, right? I intentionally started a storytelling series on YouTube. I started a storytelling series on my own personal YouTube, right? Aside the work that I was doing. But while I was still working at that state secretariat, an incident happened. And then the type of incidents that has to do with of course you are a matured adult, right? And when another adult make glances at you, you should be able to know how you are going to find your way around it. You should not act childish. Do you understand? And I was like, hey, me, I act childish. I act childish because I don't want that type of experience at place of work. Do you understand? And honestly, to be sincere, I did not cooperate, right? I did not cooperate. And that led to a series of, oh, you are not smart enough, you are kind of proud, and then as a matter of fact, it's a series of things like, and you are still on probation period, though. You have not even spent up to a year there. You are doing Igara already. So, in short, ladies and gentlemen, that led to how I stopped working there, right? At that state secretariat. But before I left, remember I told you that I was already exposed to, the business side of YouTube. Yeah, let me put it, the business side of YouTube. And then before I left, I also enrolled myself, aside the fact that I was, waiting for NYSC to call me, aside that, aside my mass communication certificate there. So I tried to enroll myself in, digital marketing, project management, those two major courses. I also enrolled myself in, human resources management too. So along the line, I started my NYSC. And while I was doing that, I kept uploading my storytelling series on YouTube. And then let me be honest, ladies and gentlemen, the views, the engagement, they were very, very low. I mean, they were not even encouraging at all. So I asked myself, like, is this how I'm gonna continue? But I thought I understand the business side of YouTube. Why is all these things happening? So, I was like, okay, what else can I do that can really bring me the engagement, that can really bring me, that visibility that I want on YouTube platform? So, then what I did was, I harnessed the power of AI. I harnessed the power of AI to, audit my channel. I asked it to audit my channel, and to also give me other suggestions, like different niches, based on who I am. It's like AI should actually act as a strategist for me based on who I am, what I was presently then, and suggest niches that I can actually start doing. And then that actually made me pivoted into teaching basic YouTube education, and also few content about video editing. And then honestly, I started seeing some engagement. I started seeing that, people are actually coming to my channel. I started seeing subscribers. And from there, I hope you can see the power of innovation, that is AI, in expanding my own engagement. Do you understand? And okay, you might not be feeling like, but maybe you are not saying certain things. Maybe you are having quality content, right, in terms of good gadgets and all of that. But honestly, I was still filming my content. I was filming my content myself, and I was also filming my content with iPhone X. Yeah, I was filming it with iPhone X. I was also editing it with iPhone X. But to be sincere, to the glory of God, after about 9 months, of consistently putting up content on YouTube, my channel got monetized. And then I think that was around 2 to 3 months before the end of my service here. So when the channel got monetized, I was so happy, like, oh yeah, now YouTube AdSense money. I started milking it. But ladies and gentlemen, a month after, I did not reach threshold. 2 months after, I did not reach threshold. And YouTube is not gonna pay you if you did not reach a threshold of $100. Ha! As I poverty kwano, I know what you. Then it was also around that time that I completed my digital marketing course. Yeah. So I now sat myself down again, like, okay, what exactly did I want to do now? Or sell for myself, at least, to practicalize what I have learned. And then I use AI again. I leverage the power of AI again to make my research, and tell AI that, okay, this is the present stage that I am right now. And then after that research, I decided to start with reselling Canva Pro subscription. Let me be honest, right? So I actually purchased it at a particular price. I purchased a package that will actually allow me to add up to 100 people. Yeah, to add up to 100 people to that package. And those 100 people will actually be able to use it for a whole year. And if you are actually if you are conversant with Canva Pro, you know that if you want to use it for a month, you will subscribe with at least, I think, 2,700 or 2,900 for a month. So I decided that, okay, I'm gonna sell it for 3,000 naira. And honestly, I made videos myself, and flyers as well, and I also run sponsored ad on it myself. So I created a store link too, because I actually have a store, right? I have a store on the seller and other. So I created a link for that particular product, and I started inserting the link on every other videos that I had then on YouTube. And then, to the glory of God, around about 4 weeks after, I was able to sell sell to 96 people. I was able to resell that Canva Pro to 96 people. And to me, it was actually a kind of an achievement, because I felt like, oh girl, if you can actually sell for yourself, then that means you can also start selling for other people. Because now it's not just about selling for yourself alone. Now you now have proof to back it up that, okay, yes, you are also a marketer, you can also run sponsored ad. Apology, please. You can also run sponsored ad, and that proof. I also added it in my portfolio, right? And then before I also complete my NYSC, I tried to open a LinkedIn account. Mm? Uh, and from there, I did not just limit myself like, okay, it is just this YouTube that I want to continue doing. I feel like, okay, I also want a source of income that will at least be steady. Do you understand? That I would know that, okay, this amount of money is actually coming from this source every month or every week or every day. So I started entering CEO's DM on LinkedIn. I mean, CEO, not just anyhow CEO, right? The type of brand that I know that, okay, this brand, their objective actually aligns with mine. This type of brand, I know that, okay, they actually need my service, right? As a communication strategist and also as a marketer. Do you understand? So I started approaching them, and then, though there were a series of no's, I need to be sincere with you. There were a series of no's, and I just tried to pitch myself. And don't forget, I already have proof as a sponsored advertiser. I also have proof as a communicator, as a storyteller, and in fact as a strategist, because I feel like, okay, even I can actually strategize myself to be monetized, right? That means I can do it for any other brand over and over again. And that is actually why how I started working as a marketing and communication strategist. So again, around January, I re-audit my channel again, because since that channel was monetized, I think around January, I was actually stopped at around 1,500 something subscribers. So I re-audit it again, and then I leverage on the power of AI again to re-audit it, to tell me what else I need to start doing, and and all of that. And what took me about 9 months to achieve in the first place, which was to achieve 1,000 subscribers in the first place. What took me 9 months in the first place, it now took me a month, right, to achieve that same result in 1 month, right? So